For all the people born on the 9th, 18th, and 27th of any month, this is your monthly reading for the month of October. Let's see what's going on. So, the first card I have for you is the Eight of Cups. A lot of you are going to start a journey. I think you are in a situation where you sort of feel, unfulfilled. Maybe things are not going as you expect them to go. There is some sort of boredom. Maybe, whatever situation you are in, or, whatever the current routine that you have is not offering you something. So I think you are going to walk away from it. So this journey could be, it could be emotional or it could be physical. So you might actually be traveling somewhere. This is what it also means. But because I see cups here, so I think a lot of it has to do with your emotions. Maybe you're just so tired of things going in a rut. You feel like a hamster. Yeah, that is how I'm going to explain. You basically feel like a hamster. The things, it's just the same thing. You wake up in the morning, you do this, and then you go to bed. So you are seeking that, a little adventure. You are seeking something different in your current cycle. Then we have the sun. Definitely there is travel involved, 100%. Yeah, you are going to move. You see how the colors kind of moved, from having this gloomy feeling to finally, this card full of lot of colors, reds and yellows and energy. So definitely a trip is coming for you guys. Very soon you will be traveling, or maybe it could just mean you are going to get out of this energy into this sort of happy energy. So a lot of optimistic, yeah, having an optimistic outlook, or hanging out with friends, just being happy. See how this person, I would think of it as a unicorn, but it doesn't have the horn. Doesn't matter. But yeah, galloping on this horse, towards something which is going to make you happy. So look at the drastic shift, and that is going to happen here. The next we have is the 10 of cups. So a lot of you, I think, singles, if you've been single for a really long time, I think you are finally going to meet someone. And maybe for a little bit, even for a second, when you meet this person, you are going to think of this person as, this person has the potential of being your forever person. Maybe like for a little tiny second you'll feel like, I can spend the rest of my life with this person. And in terms of the zodiacs, I see Cancer, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces very strongly, as well as Leo, or Aries. Yeah, very strong. Then we have the Three of Wands. So definitely, again, there is travel involved. There is a possibility of meeting this person through work or while you are traveling. The next card I have for you is the Seven of Wands. There might be opposition. Maybe you have a lot of ideas. You have not implemented these ideas, but at the same time, you're also having a little bit of self-confidence issues. Like you're not sure why you are facing this opposition. It could be from work. Yeah, I have a feeling it's in work, or maybe people in general. Maybe your family members, they're not supporting you regarding something. Or maybe this person that you meet is from, because you're going to meet this person while traveling. There's a possibility this person could be, this could be a long distance relationship that's starting. Yeah, and with the Seven of Wands, there's opposition. There's like, something not going the way you want, and your only advice here is to hold your ground. Just don't let the opinion of other people kind of, have an impact in terms of what you want from life. The next card is the Seven of Wheels. The Seven of Wands, Seven of Wheels, two sevens. What are we looking at? Well, we are looking at patience again, because you have done your best. You have given the situation your best. Now it's the time to wait and see, what the universe is going to bring back to you. The next card I have for you is the Temperance. Temperance again talks about having patience, being emotionally and mentally stable. Ignore that dog in the background, please. And finally, the card I have for you is the Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords, I think you are going to be getting a news. Something is going to come towards you very, very quickly, and it's actually a positive sign. So if you want, when you start thinking about this person as that little, you know as the hope of, you could have a forever with this person, with the Knight of Swords, I think this person is going to take you out. There is going to be a lot of romance, and there's a possibility for this, this little meeting that you have, to grow from a meet to into a relationship very, very quickly for this pile. Look at the bigger things. Exactly what I was going to say. Look at the bigger things. You've done the effort. You have to reach out for your goals and look at the bigger things. So look at the bigger picture. Don't get carried away in the little things that go on. And finally, a time for healing. So give yourself some time. Here, this is where what it wants. The boredom, and then you finally take a trip. It is that time for healing. It is that time, where you are going to grow. Let's see, what do we have from your romance angels? What guidance do we have? So, playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Exactly. Have fun, enjoy yourself. Yeah, remember this card. I told you, like, happier times, having fun. Well, that is coming, and it is going to be a very positive period for you. Let me draw one more card. Flirt. Just like playfulness, it is time. Have fun, chill out a little bit. Things have been bored, things have been going, you have been like in a hamster. So it's time to flirt around, have some fun, and maybe you're going to meet that person you're going to end up with in the future. So thank you so much, and I think this finishes the entire series for this month. Let me know if the reading resonates or if it does not.